everybody, welcome back. I am the Neonic Gamer, and today we're exploring episode 2 of Revinant Saga. So last time we found out that Albert now has the body of himself, but an extra soul placed inside of him, that of the demon Magnus, and he has sworn to go after Dr. Moryu. So he arrived in a town, and we're going to find out what happens to him now. So, if I remember correctly, by looking at our quest, we need to go to the inn. So let's go to the inn, which will be this one here, decorated by this lovely sign. Good day, traveller! What can I do for you? You can start by getting me your cheapest dish. My cheapest dish, huh? I hate to say it, but this is all I have. Now, can you do something with this handful of coins, or not? With only that? I take that as a no. Tell you what, have yourself a seat, and I'll whip you up some grub. How does that sound? Thanks, I appreciate it. Hold it right there, you. Don't think you're going to dine and dash on me. I suggest you step over to the counter now. Ooh. What in the world is that thing? A Revenant! What's he doing here? Stand back! I'll deal with this. You? This isn't a job for an amateur. Leave this to... Bad idea. It looks ready to attack. We've got to lure it outside before it destroys the place. What are you... We're in the clear. Now let's take care of it. Ah, it's our second fight. Okay, Albert's got a lot of SP still, so let's use the heavy slash skill, which steals as well. Very nice. I stole a small ether, which, if I remember from last time, restores some SP. So let's do it once more. And it could not be stolen from. That is lovely. Wait, I can't. Attack the Revenant. And again, we will attack the Revenant. Oh, it's using tackle? Oh, tackling did 9 damage. What was that? What was that? Alright, let's get rid of you, because I don't like you. And there's Albert plonking his sword into the ground. It is literally in the ground there. I mean, that is going to be a nightmare to pull out of. Also, I do like how the ground wasn't disturbed. Very nice there. And I got a heal gem. This is the end for you. Ooh. You vanquished that Revenant. But how could you destroy a creature that's immortal? Were you impressed? This is a combination of my amulet and Stigmata's power. So, you're one of those people with a marking too, then? You have heard of them, I take it? The Valkyries who have received visions from Rystoria? Sure, who hasn't? They're those warriors associated with the Order who kill Revenants. Those pathetic servants of God. The less you have to do with them, the better. Now you mention it, we would be enemies to both her and the Order, wouldn't we? So I assume you're one of them then? Right you are. At least, that's what I want to say. But actually, I'm more of a Valkyrie in training. A Revenant Hunter to be exact. Those warriors of the Vistorian Order who fight to protect peace in our world. Those women who stand for truth and justice and pursue evil to the ends of the earth. One day, I'll be recognized by the Order for my deeds and be made a Valkyrie myself. What are you looking at me like that for? There's nothing wrong with me having a dream for my future. Or are you trying to say you don't believe I'll make the cut? No, not at all. I was just thinking how much you sounded like a girl I knew back home is all. Oh, really? Though I should add she wasn't quite as violent as you seem to be. But violent? No, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was tough. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. That reminds me, I still haven't even introduced myself. I'm Esther. Now it's your turn. I don't meet any people like you able to prove a match for a Revenant these days. Then again, it did almost seem like you used some power similar to the amulet I have. Who are you exactly? I'd for sure better not let her know about this demon, Magnus, inside me. I'm Albert, and as for my job, well, I'm a Revenant Hunter, the same as you. As for my amulet, it's one I received from a Valkyrie I fought alongside with, and who fell in battle. But with it, I intend to bring peace to the world, just as she intended. I see. Then I'm sorry for asking. It sounds like you've had it pretty rough too. Hardly need to apologise. Then, should I assume you intend to join the Order too? The Order? Yeah, sure. I guess you could say that's my plan. Eventually. But anyway, see you around, huh? Wait, where are you going? Where? I was right in the middle of my meal, so I intend to get back to where I left off. Stop right there. Don't tell me you think I just made all that stuff up, do you? I seriously mean every word of it. No, that's not it. What is it? Let me pay for your meal today. I'll pick up the tab for whatever you eat. What? Are you serious about that? Of course I am! Consider it a reward for defeating that Revenant! But knowing from last time, Albert and Magnus were having this discussion, weren't they? Saying, oh, you need to feed me more! So this is going to be interesting. But no matter how strong you are, you're just lucky I stepped in when I did. Without a stigmata, you wouldn't have been able to vanquish a Revenant even if you killed them. Oh, before I forget, maybe I should ask, did you know when a Revenant is vanquished, its soul is sent to heaven? Besides, no matter what kind of creature they are, they still deserve to be saved. Interesting. But since you helped me defeat that Revenant, the least I can do is buy you lunch. I should probably warn you, I eat a lot. See, told you! Now, those are the words of a reliable man. Sir, bring out your best food and don't hold back. You just leave that to me, little lady. Oh god, this is going to go swimmingly. Absolutely swimmingly, isn't it? Look at that table. It's full to the brim with food. Ugh. What have we got now? We've got some, like, ham, some bread, some salad, some, I'm going to assume juice, some plate of something. Well, they're going to have fun. Although, judging by her facial reaction, they have not had fun. Can I get another helping? I'm sorry to say this, but those are the last scraps of food I have left in this place. I guess 8 full-course meals will have to do then. Blurp. Now, about payment. Here's the bill. This much? This means I made absolutely nothing for vanquishing that Revenant. My bad for that. Saying sorry doesn't fix it. Although, I suppose you do have some claim on the reward money for helping. Still, half of that reward should have gone to me for my part in it. But I haven't got any more than a handful of coins to pay you with. That's too bad. It seems I'll have no choice but to have you pay with your body then. Oh my. Oh my. And even Albert, with my what? Maybe we could work out, what are you getting so hot around the collar for? Because why would a person aiming to be a Valkyrie expect me to engage in, how should I put it? She is demanding one. She is a demanding one, is she not, Albert? And of course, I've never had a real girlfriend of my own, so... What are you trying to imply? Oh, wait! You have it all wrong! When I said you would have to pay with your body, I meant exterminating Revenant and paying me back with the money you got from the order. Oh, so that's what you meant. That's exactly what I meant. What kind of sick pervert did you take me for? A woman like me who intends to be a Valkyrie has to be both pure and chaste. I'm sorry for even bringing it. Huh? Wait, did you say you received money from the Order for exterminating Revenants? You call yourself a Revenant hunter, and you didn't even know that. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the Order, and well, I don't want them finding out I am a Revenant. So you mean to tell me you have been exterminating Revenants for nothing this whole time? Not the whole time. Some villagers have been kind enough to support me a meal or two for helping out. Did you say something? I said unbelievable! Then again, I have a great idea. How about you pair up with me? With the two of us together, we should be able to earn a boatload. You mean we fight Revenants for money? There's that, and the fact it'll give people peace of mind, right? You said you wanted to fulfill the dream of that Valkyrie who gave you your amulet, right? Esther. Plus, money's a necessity. By vanquishing Revenant, we'll be able to earn some. Get our names out there in the world, and before long, I might even be chosen as a Valkyrie. As for you, Albert, you shouldn't ever have to go hungry again. And as an added benefit, you'll even get to travel alongside someone beautiful, like me. You can't turn an offer like that down now, can you? Why are you laughing? Because you don't sound at all like somebody who's seen a vision of Rystoria. Huh? On the other hand, I don't sense you're going to get all preachy on me, so this arrangement might just work out. In fact, sign me up. Really? Then wonderful. Still, for somebody who can assert their beauty like that and be serious about it, I'm impressed to say the least. It's the truth, isn't it? Well, if you want my take on the matter, your god does seem to have a sense of humour about who he chooses, if you know what I mean. Now I regret ever mentioning it. No, I wasn't trying to put you down. You weren't lying about the fact, and objectively speaking, you are quite attractive, and, do you really think so? Sure, that's how I think. So don't get so down on yourself, alright? Right. I'm glad to know it's not only me who thinks I'm attractive. Now let's hurry over to the Order's local branch. I thought she was being cautious of me at first because of my ability to kill Revinant, but it seems like maybe I was just making a mountain out of a molehill. That young woman appears to be more gullible than I first imagined. Either that, or she is completely able to hide her true nature. I know I shouldn't be doing this, Esther, but I'm going to need to use you to get what information I can about these Revenants. That is right. Humans were born to deceive, take advantage of, and dig a pit for their neighbour. If it means finding Anna and hunting down Dr. Moriarty, I'll do whatever I have to. What's wrong, Albert? Nothing. How about we get going, huh? So we've now, Esther's joined. Woo, there she is. Let's take a look at her skills. She's got heal, which will restore. And total desire. Wow, that costs a lot. It deals damage to a line. And it attacks a flash of holy light. Damage to zombies ×2. And occasionally sleep when transformed only. Okay, got a heal gem. It's an accessory. HP restored to items and steals are magnified by a certain number of times. She's got one. So I wonder if that, just on her, or if it's on her for using it. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look around the village first while I've got time. What do we have here? I do not recall seeing the likes of you around here before, but on that same note, how about I introduce myself? I am a record keeper, one of the 13 different records. I keep the one for the number of steps taken. Once you attain a certain record, I will have a reward here in store for you. Now what do you say, examine just how many steps you've taken this far? You seem to have made great strides, but it's not enough to warrant a reward. Keep on in your travels and come visit me again soon. Your records can be viewed anytime under the trophy section of the menu system. Now keep up the good work. Go total step. So I've done 1,492 and apparently it's not enough. So I will just come back to him, I guess. If you become a Revenant, it's all over. Not only do you lose your memory, but your consciousness as well. After that, all that's left is an insatiable desire to destroy. And we saw that earlier with that dude wanting to destroy that man's poor life. Let's just... this treasure chest, I want to get that. Oh, I found a short sword. That was long, Kimco. That was a long fanfare just for opening a treasure chest. Huh? This looks different from the one I have. The one you have? Is that a short sword? It's big! Okay. I see you're a hasty one, aren't you? That treasure chest you see there belongs to me. I'm sorry. I should have asked first before. No harm, no foul. Besides, from where I stand, you appear to be quite the able young man. How do I know that? By your confident look, of course. Well, thanks for noticing. But did you know, occasionally, rare weapons can be obtained from treasure chests or monsters? Not interested if that's what you're... Huh? Did you say rare weapons? I did. And whether they've absorbed magic from the world or were naturally created, that way, I can't say. Interesting. So even among those weapons with the same name, some have special effects, huh? Incidentally, those least rare go from yellow to orange to red to the ultra rare in light purple. Yes, because purple's a very ultra rare colour. Difference with that weapon you're holding there is it has a sleep effect. When you use normal or skill attacks, occasionally an enemy will be put to sleep. There are many other effects that can be used on an enemy or even yourself. Oh, I almost forgot to mention this one point. A weapon can have a maximum of 4 effects, but only one is optional. Now, have fun searching out all the different ones. So let's equip that then, if it's going to put people to sleep. Just like me. Oh! Okay, that was not a nice thing to say about itself. There we go. It's got a sleep thing. And yes, because we can go here. And there was something... Yeah, here we go. I got an idle ore. Adds idle to all attacks. Probably much like this. What is idle? Luckily, there's help. Here we go. Idle. Damage dealt down and occasionally character skips turn. But if we've already got sleep where he's already going to skip turn, it doesn't make much sense. We will hang on. Is there go back. Let's just spoken to you. Is there anyone else to speak to? Yes, someone over there. This little kid. I saw a Revinant. It was so scary I almost wet my pants. How charming. How... Oh, no, that's the inn. There's no real houses here, which is kind of annoying. Bring me houses! Guy in here. 3,000 monsters to kill and skin. 3,000 monsters to kill. I shoot when dead, chop off the head. 2,099 monsters to kill and skin. Oh, he's humming this! Huh? Hey there, young man. That's a fine weapon you're lugging about. You often hunt monsters with it. This might not be bad to know then. Oh, come have a look-see. This monster is a normal werewolf. If you look more closely, you can see there's an icon to the left of the life gorge, right? Depending on the icon, you can easily tell which kind of monster you're dealing with. In case of this one, it's classified as a beast. There are various other icons, so it'd be wise to try and remember them all. From some of the more uncommon monster species, you may even learn powerful skills. And remember, knowing is half the battle. Now you be sure to watch yourself out there. I have 6. I have 6. Good for items. Nope, speak to the lady. My mum said if I did anything bad, I would turn into a Revenant. That's why I'm doing my best to be good. Welcome. If it's weapons or armor you need, look no further. Well, they can't have either of these. There are some rings here. But there's really nothing I can buy. Oop, crap. If anyone wears for your budget, then be sure to buy it. Take it, you prefer not to end up dead, right? Yes, but I don't really have the money. I don't really want to... They said we're going to get money when we go to the branch, so let's go to the branch. There is... Oh man. The new premiere for the Order doesn't come out in public like the former Baldur used to, yet they seem to have just as much, if not more, support. Honestly, when I first heard about Baldur having gone missing, I didn't want to fall into despair, and good thing too. Now we all seem to be doing fine. Good for you. This is the local branch. Now let's go speak with the cleric here. What's wrong, Albert? It's just, I never did feel comfortable around these places. Maybe it's best I left all the negotiations to you. Oh, don't be such a baby, Albert. Now come on. Wait, Esther, Stop making excuses and march! Here. What do you have to say for yourself? Have you heard about those people who've suddenly gone missing and then later reappeared in town as Revinants? The one that went on a rampage near the inn most likely had family living somewhere in the region. Well, that's depressing. There are some people over here. Did you hear a Revenant went on a rampage over by the inn? It is terrible to think those creatures have now found their way into even this village. Were you the one who took care of that Revenant outside the inn? I cannot thank you enough, young man. By the way, if I go to options... It's not. I was just trying to see if there was a way for me to, when they talk, increase the speed, but there's not. Okay, Kimco, you're giving me some slowitis under talking. Oh, Esther, I was informed by a resident here in town you defeated the Revenant that appeared at the inn. Your much dedicated service have been reported to the Sanctum, and I believe it is only a matter of time before you are chosen as a Valkyrie yourself. Do you really think so? I do. Now, here is the reward money I have been given by the Order. Please, take it. Thank you. Oh, we received 1,000 gold. I'll gladly take that. Still, I can hardly fathom a Revenant appearing in a town like this. Not to mention, you couldn't tell it from a normal human. It's like they're more clever than ever. I don't believe we have met before, young man. May I inquire as to who you are? Me? I'm Albert, a wandering Revenant hunter. Albert is aiming to become a knight in the Order. I see. What glad tidings in this darkened age! Might I ask you then, lend your strength to save those righteous people who believe in both Historia and the Order. Those with a strong faith in God are without a doubt deserving of salvation. I sincerely believe, with your and Esther's combined strength, you will be his hands of salvation to man. Sure, I'll help you out. How grateful I am for your willingness to... Before I do, there's one thing I want to be clear on. Oh, and what might that be? You said you wanted me to save those righteous people with a strong faith in Historia, right? That leads me to the question, if you think those who don't believe in your God or the Order to be wicked. You think those people are not worth saving? That is not what I intended to. Are you saying Anna was wicked, and that's why he didn't save her? Albert, what has gotten into you? I couldn't save her. Neither could your God, the Order, or anyone else. Albert, you need to get a hold of yourself. I'm sorry. I just lost it, is all. It seems you have suffered some traumatic experiences. Your Grace, I'll explain how the Order works later if that's okay with you. But that aside, do you have any other missions that need taking care of? Any concerned with Revenant? Actually, yes, I did recently receive word from the Sanctum regarding the very thing you are requesting. Hokoto Peak, which lies to the north of town, has a very old internment camp, and those who have vanished from town are said to being held captive there. Then maybe they're being turned into revenants. But I don't understand why anyone would want to do something so cruel to another human being. The only one who has fought directly with those creating revenants is the former Premier Baldur. However, during that same battle, his whereabouts became unknown, his Valkyries slain. Therefore, the purpose behind their creation remains shrouded in mystery to this day. Yet, as things stand, revenants are increasing in number, and people continue to disappear. Under the new Premier's direction, we must contend with these fiends of darkness in order to ascertain the truth and save the people of this world. So it's Hokoto Peak to the north of here, huh? Yes, you are correct. Then maybe if I head to this place, that's where I'll find Dr. Moriyu. Then might I assume you are willing to help? For now, anyway. I imagine it will be reassuring for Esther to have you along. I shall also prepare your reward for when you return. Thanks. I already owe Esther, so this ought to help me cover that. Now let's go, huh? Yes, right. Albert, you are meeting Esther here and joining her in her fight against revenants. It must mean you are a warrior elected by the very hand of Restoria himself. Sorry to say this, but I've never met, nor do I believe in an unseen being. One day you will. Believe me when I say the wheels of fate are already in motion for you. So until that time comes, stay alive. Until I accomplish what I set out to do, I have absolutely no intention of kicking the bucket. Albert, wait for me. Albert, I'm sorry about what I said earlier, Esther. It seems I let my emotions get the better of me. Yes, you did. You screamed at a priest? You don't scream at a priest. I'm alright now, though. Okay. So, I guess our next destination is to go to Hokoto Peak. So let's begin walking. I really do like the soundtrack. Albert, you may not believe this, but I really saw Restoria in a vision. I even received the mark when it happened. Stigmata, huh? Yes, as you probably already know, revenants are immortal, but with this and my amulet combined, I can vanquish them. This is not good, Albert. Anna also had a vision like you some years ago. I take it you mean the same Anna you mentioned back at the branch. She was my best friend. She was caught up in a Revenant incident 2 years ago and has been missing since. That's why I can't forgive those who were responsible for what happened to her. But can I forgive the god who failed to do anything to save her? Albert, you should get going before anything else happens. Like, done. Right. Matter, Esther. I won't abandon those who don't believe in Mystoria or the Order. If there's no reward involved either? Of course! Lost money can always be earned again, but lost life can never be restored. I'm glad to know you see it that way too. That's why I intend to fight, until there are no more people suffering because of Revinants. And you're serious about that? On Rystoria's name? Well, no, I believe you. Really? Why not? It's not like you could look somebody in the eye and tell them a lie. You just wanted to tease me again, didn't you? Rather, I thought I was giving you a compliment. Where's the compliment? Anyhow, since we're going to be fighting together, there are a few tactics I would like you to remember. Tactics? Like what? I can increase my inner strength by unleashing the power sealed in my amulet and undergo a physical change when I fight. This is called transforming. This is the main mechanic of the game, guys, and it's actually a really nice mechanic from what I remember. Transforming, huh? You can do the same by unleashing my power. In this transform state, there are both advantages and disadvantages. Would you like me to explain? I will say yes, even though I kind of know what's going to happen, but this is for you guys at home, so you basically click the transform button and characters transform. Damage dealt is increased and damage received is decreased. In addition, more powerful skills can be used when transformed after they have been learned. The disadvantage to being transformed is the Synchro Gorge will gradually fill, which is this lovely little gorge here. As this happens, the power of an amulet will increase, and even more powerful attacks can be dealt to enemies. This is of course advantageous in battle. However, over time a character will be unable to control themselves and begin to act erratically. Therefore, it is best to keep the gorge filled roughly halfway. So, the more the gorge is filled, the less control you're going to have over your character. That's about it. But there are a few more very important things I need to add, so make sure you listen carefully. Test. First, while transformed, you won't be able to restore HP, since energy will be focused on attacking. Of course you can restore your SP or cure abnormal status while transformed, so you don't need to worry there. I don't know if I should feel better or not. Second, if you are swoon while transformed, as a penalty, you won't be unable to be revived in battle. Then of course, your Synchro Gorge will revert to 0, so be sure to be on your guard. That's a lot to take in all that at once. I sure hope I can remember everything. If you notice your HP is low, you can always untransform to avoid any problems. That said, it's always important to be more aware of the situation in battle. Now, that's all there is to it, unless you need me to explain everything again. Maybe later. Okay, it's your choice. Now what do you say we head for Hokoto Peak and rescue the hostages? So, where is Hokoto Peak? It's up here, so we've got to go north. I can't believe I didn't check this before. That was stupid. Right, so let's go north. Right. Yes. There's a sign. Wow, this is a big windy map. Let's rest here tonight. That's probably a good idea. May I ask you something, Albert? What do you want to know? It's about when you fight Revenants. Ever felt scared? Nope. Really? That's impressive. When I first received a vision, I was happy, but at the same time, fearful. Dying? That's partly it. But the thing I fear most is my responsibility. Responsibility? Those who receive a vision have a sworn duty to deliver others from their suffering. Sometimes, I agonize over what I'll do if I can't live up to that expectation placed on my shoulders. Anna felt exactly the same way. What's wrong, Albert? I was just thinking, you're pretty impressive yourself. The only thing that drives me is revenge. Even if that means using the Order, and you too, Esther. I'm sorry, Albert. I didn't mean to say anything that would bring up your past. You don't need to apologize. But, actually, that is interesting to think you received a vision. I'm not sure what you're getting at. Your stigmata. Let me see what yours looks like. I don't mean to be rude, but that's one request I'll have to decline. It would be quite embarrassing to... Show? Why? Anna used to show me hers all the time. Then again, she never stopped bragging about it either. Well, you're going to have to take no for an answer. Mine isn't a place only for the eyes of my future husband. I see. I figured everybody got them in the same place. But I guess I was wrong, huh? Let's not worry about it anymore. It's getting late, and we should get some rest. I won't fight with you about that. I'm pretty beat myself. Good night, Esther. Okay. So, Albert being a bit of a weirdo there. Let me see your stigma. Where's your stigma? Well, I guess didn't know. But still, come on guys. You know, Albert. Okay, this must be Hyoto Peak. This is Hyoto Peak, Albert. Alright then, let's get hiking. What? Wait! We don't have time to wait, unless you want the hostages being held here to be turned into revenants. You're right, let's go. Soon I'll find that Dr. Moryu destroyed both Anna's life and my own. When I get my hands on him, I'm going to... Yes, Albert. Let your hatred grow within you until you are utterly consumed by it. What's wrong, Albert? Are you hurt? Soon, the target of your hatred and vengeance will be yours. Vengeance. No! Albert? I'm alright. There's nothing wrong. But... Now, come on. Okay, but... Okay, so... Check. Dude can't go up there because we've got some trees in the way. The only place to really go isn't here. Can't cross over there. Let's go up here. Treasure chest. I found every time I found an escape feather. Just go into item. Warps the party to the entrance of the dungeon. There are times during the game where these cannot be used. That's actually a really nice feature. Yo, Final Fantasy! Add stuff like this! Oh! Ooh, first battle with Esther. They are not in the line. Right? They are not in the line. Ah, wait, you gotta be transformed. Let's do it. No, they're not in the line. She still use... Oh, she can. Let's... do it, Albert. Albert has Hexascream, although he doesn't have enough SP. I have maximum SP, which is 46, and Hexascream plus 50. I do like how Albert basically just put on some armor. Yes. Nice. So where do we go then? Oh. The trail ends here. Where do we go now? Maybe we can jump down here. Given how low it is, you're probably right. I suppose if we run into any other places roughly our height, we might try the same. So ledges like this can be jumped down. Oh. Looks like we had better watch out for spikes on the ground. We could get injured stepping on them. Yeah, and we could lose HP doing it too, especially when we should be conserving it. Let's keep an eye out for them from now on. Okay, so there's also spikes. Oh, they're in a line! I might want to though. Let's show it off to you guys. I have enough. I have 6. I think we'll be fine. So let's go and transform. Use a skill. Let's use Holy Desire. What are you guys? You guys are beasts, right? So you're not zombies, but hopefully that... Oh! Oh, okay, that was nicely done. Of course, you want to be careful of that gorge. And we got rid of that. Ooh, they both left up. Does this mean Albert now has enough to use Hexascream? Which, no. Nothing status. Albert, skillless. Hexascream! Cost 50, he's got 55. It's good skill, it's a useful skill, I think. Just got... I want that treasure chest. I found a jewel. I also want this treasure chest. Wait. Like, oh, okay. Will it tell me? Yes, it will. What does jewel do? It's worth some money. Okay. And we've got a rage ore here, which will add rage to all our attacks. Okay. Let's go back into. We literally just did a 360. That was beautiful. Let's get rid of those two. Just raise that up a bit. Whereas if I'm one-shotting them, that's not good. Ooh. Ouch! I had no plan on doing that. And I can't use it. Oh well, we won't. I was hoping that that might get me an overkill. Let's go up here now. There's two ways. Let's go this way. Ooh, this way was right. Found. Ooh. Found an int matter. So who has the most int? She does. So yeah. We also got a better weapon for Esther, right? Yeah. This is strength and whatever that is. Let's take a look at it. Causes fatigue. And I will give her an idol. So now she can also cause iron. Also when she attacks, she's going to do a bunch of stuff. I think I got fatigue does again. Incremental SP loss. Oh, damn. That's evil. Definitely evil if it was Final Fantasy. Why did you suddenly stop, Albert? What do you make of this moss on the ground here, Esther? Looking at it closely, it appears to mark a passage of some sort. Do you think it's a trap? I don't get that particular impression myself. But you're right about it being a passage. Then maybe this is Rystoria's way of testing us to see if we have faith to step into the unknown. And who knows, maybe we'll even find something at the other end. I don't need monsters, guys. It's monsters. I still don't actually have enough. At least those like gel slimes are really easy to deal with. Ooh. Ooh! Increases attack power. So let's do it. Let's take his short sword. Let's pump them into his short sword. And it attack power plus 23. Beautiful. We can jump down. I don't want to jump down. Let's do chest. This looks to be like it, guys. It looks like this is where the hostages must be being kept. Well, I think in the next one we will find out what happens to Albert and Esther and on Hyoto Peak. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.